as we're set to go. And away we go in Cincinnati. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
11. Just set. Stop.
First carry here for the South Carolina Huskies. He's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the well again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
All right, here we go.
11,
Second down.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Here's the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Just set. 180.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Jahan! 180!
Here he is on 3rd and short. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 36-yard look for him. McPherson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Staying with Robinson. Having gain up about a handful there. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180. Jahan!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
12, 12. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT. Jahan!
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
11, 11, 11. Big 13. Big 13. Jahan!
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, That took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Penix working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 3 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They're going play fake with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to dynamite contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And again, it's Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Play fake. Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Robinson up the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, nabs him 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Penix looking to pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that. They
really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Penix. He's got London left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Dude, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
3rd down, it's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
First down, Burrow to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
They'll run here on first down. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Anderson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Spins away. He's got some room. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Penix on first down. All in left side. And this one does not go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Catch made over the middle. And they're able to touch him down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Here we go. 180.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Dot. 180, Dot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. On 1st down, here's Penix. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
On 1, ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Gun. Cut. What? Gun.
Back-to-back carries here. Cuts right. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches read and react? read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. This back, it's Robinson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Ty Zentner, the one to kick it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And all right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Behind.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
11 MT. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11.
One final shot before the half. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on handoff, pin off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to play action. Here's Penix. Look at that power. Deep left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to the well again. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
11. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line 80. Dot.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go. Line 80.
One play action here. Burrow. He rolls to his right. Brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. Dot.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. For the first time, we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plunges or if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Penix working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just put philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? 60, ready, go! Take go!
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fielded just beyond his 40. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Gun! Stop!
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Gun! Stop!
Straight ahead, here's Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
I'm one, ready?
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6.
11, top, 11, Stop!
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Big 13! Big 13! Stop!
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
I'm one, right?
3rd and 10.
11,
Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. 11, 11. They can. 12, 12, 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Now the Bengals have it. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now run by Cook. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hold the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hop 70. Hop 70. Let's go. 70.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the jump.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Go. Ready.
Again, it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
Another one for Cook. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He's got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Play fake. Penix. Gets it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready up. Set. 19 Tiger.
Robinson on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix looking to pass. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Ready. Ready.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
The 44-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check. 19 Tiger.
Here's a give to Cook. And Solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's get set.
Giants heading up the screen, but this is intercepted. 40! At the 20! And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their 6th win this season.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Cook. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This is Cook. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Cause I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook.